one of the biggest things that stops us from taking action is fear, right? We have fear on many things, right? Some people have more fears, while other people maybe have a couple. Maybe some rare people have only fear in God. But fear is what holds us from getting closer to our goals, because with fear, it actually hinders us from taking action. We're not going to take action because we feel fearful of what people might say, how people will judge us, how people will, feel about us, because we have this fear in our mind. And so the first thing is to understand what's causing you this fear. What do you fear? And once again, meditation helps a lot with that. But do however you want, right? However you want to go about it. With fear, why do you feel fearful of getting success? What makes you fear the success that you will get if you succeed, right? If you succeed, you do extremely well. What are you afraid of, right? What are you afraid of? Of getting success, of hitting the goals? Because the biggest thing is, once you realize what the fear is and realize that, why do I fear this? Then what's stopping you taking action, right? You need to have a strong why. Why is it that your why needs to be so strong that if you don't achieve this, if you don't get to your goal, you're going to be in the same situation for the rest of your life. So your why needs to conquer that known fear. Once you figure out that fear, have a why that should make you cry. Have a why that's so strong, whether it's like, I need to support my family, my family's in a bad situation, and I need to be able to support them, or I need to support my future generations of kids. How am I going to do that if I'm not going to be that guy to really hammer down on my success, right? And so have this strong why. Understand that this why is going to get overridden with, this fear is going to get overridden with this solid why. Once you understand what fear it is, what fear you have exactly, right? What do I mean by that? You need to identify this fear, because right now, you don't know what fear it is you have about maybe hitting your goal, whatever goal it is. You don't know what the fear is. And because you don't know it, it's this abstract idea, this construct, this unknown entity that's floating in your mind rent-free. You don't understand how this is gonna, you don't understand how it's not into reality. You don't know what the fear is. So it's gonna really mess with your head, because you don't know this fear. It's just some floating abstract idea of this forceful wall of fear. But once you identify, hey, that's a fear. It's like a shadow, right? In those scary movies, right? You've seen those scary movies where there's a shadow and this person that's really scared sees a shadow, freaking out because they don't know what that is. Their mind is going crazy because it's just this abstract idea, this shadow. You don't know what it is. It could be anything. But then you realize it's like some dog or something, right? Like you realize that fear, what really that fear was, it was a dog. So why are you scared of it? So identify those fears and then have a why that's strong enough that makes you cry. And this why is going to outweigh that fear that you know now. And so you can eliminate that fear or take action even though you understand that fear might be there, but now you know what it is. And you take action over and over and over, knowing that's going to get you closer to the goals that you want. So you have to understand that part, right? Yes, we can take action even though we have fear, but it hinders a lot of our ability because now we don't know what this fear is. So we can't identify it. We can't take action on it. We can't decipher on how to handle it. So it drives us nuts because it's an abstract idea until we understand what our fear is. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys like this, let me know. Drop a like, a comment. I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know if you want to see something very specific that I speak about. But anyways, have a good one.